Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 103 of my run through Crusader Kings 3 as Emperor Gautier II of Francia. And a curse undone, the twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that I was cursed the day I met Amelie. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that loathsome doxy to her grave. No idea who Amelie was. Yeah, don't know. King Abraham of Castile, I suppose. We must have encountered her somewhere down in here. Anyway, she's gone, not a day too soon. We also have betrothed can marry Princess Hedwig of Bavaria, Everard de Marigneux. You're a courtier, you don't have any claims. Oh, you're 39. And you're not the heir to the throne anyway. Right, okay. I was wondering if maybe I could arrange a marriage to somebody in my family. But no, that's fine. Off you go. Toddle off and get married. Do your stuff. Just remember, mate, when you're crossing Bavaria. Okay, not exchanging hostages. We've got a hook on this person who is just somebody we took prisoner at one point. We can ignore that as well. Okay. Right, so yeah, Al-Andalus was on the agenda in terms of bringing them under tribute. I keep threatening to bring Frisia under tribute, but it'd be better to come and take the whole of the Iberian Peninsula. Can't forget Balancea here. Anyway, unpause. I declared war. Hang on, let's see. No, that's not any use to me. Manuel. No, I think I would rather just bring you under tribute. So, yeah, let's work towards that. How's my army looking? Getting there. I obviously still make plenty of cash. I could vassalize Duke Adalbert. And why not? He's not going to agree to that, no. Normal feudal obligations. Let's go ahead, do that. I'm not declaring war on the guy we just made a vassal. Okay, cousins dying or being taken prisoner. Not dead yet. You've accepted vassalization. How smart. Now we need to get Sicily. Gascon, why? You're at war, that's why you're different colours. Defending against Count Olivier of Argau. Yeah, but we're making nice inroads into northern Italy there. Or into Sicily as it is. My Marshal, King Andre, very hesitantly brings my guest Nicolaus to me. Count Girard has asked me to promote Nicolaus to the honour of commandership, but I believed that you might wish to have a say in the matter beforehand. Yeah, well, you're a rough terrain expert, but apart from that, you're not any good. Oh, Count Girard. Well, it doesn't matter. A courtier, again, you don't have any decent traits. I'm just not a nursery. Maybe a bit harsh. Sweet King Andre. Oh yes, because he was part of a faction, wasn't he? Not a big threat, but it's worth taking care of anyway. No chance. We've got No, he's now at 35. It was 31 martial skill when we put him in there. The Duchy of Genoa. I don't want to spend the money on it right now. I'm saving up for war. So just let it carry on. 11,221. We don't need all that. I'm itching just to go to war with it. Al-Andalus. That hook's expired. How many troops do you have? 7,000, right? Okay, that's fine. Go away. You're, yeah, Duke Adalbert of Piedmont. I just made you my vassal. Now we're getting all uppity. Never mind. Where's my rally point? Probably better to have it in here. He's now improved. His marshal's got a bit better. Okay. So it's a long march down to his capital. Who are your allies? Countess. A Jarl. Mallorca. Garb. Silves. Okay. So he's got a few allies around about that will bring troops more quickly than I get my allies in, I think. King Andrew's opinion's up at 40. Let's, I think, cancel that sway. I was hoping I could have cancelled it from there. Well, cancel it from here then. Let's abandon that. We can get rid of all of that. Because what? Yes, this dude here. Let's start swaying him instead. And it's easy. Right. I think it's fine just to go to war down here. Let's get it declared. Bring Al-Andalus under tribute. 13,000. 4 allies. I've only got 2 allies. King of England who will sail down. And Queen of Bohemia who will march overland. Okay, let's go ahead. Declare the war. Let's call in King of England, and we've got so much prestige. Call her as well, just because. 797. Let's bring you two. Oh, can't. Oh. Oh, it's his liege, of course. They're not really worth it, I don't think. Criminals always come out the woodwork when I go to war, it seems. Right, let's get the troops raised. Excellent. Where's King of England? There he is. Okay, fair enough. Tyranny of Queen Drahoslava. I will accept. Because it's only good manners. Hostage scorned. It has been so long now since Mahaba first came to court and I became her uncle. Now a woman, she can hardly stand to look at me. Seated at court, her eyes show a hatred and malice towards me that can only be attributed to my botched attempt at a proper de Saint-Denis upbringing. It started off okay as well, but I didn't really care if she became a rival, so bye-bye. Sure you'll die soon anyway. Get your things, go home. Right, let's have you merge up. Who am I? I find Lothair today looking wistful and contemplative, gazing at the people below us. I approach and rest my hand on his slumped shoulder and ask what weighs so heavily on his mind. Oh, uncle, I simply no longer connect with French culture, and I feel I'd be an alien to my father. I feel so much more comfortable with the gallo practices I've picked up here. I can't help but wonder, who am I? De Lins or de Saint-Denis? Of course I'm your uncle. Okay, unpause. Let's get these armies merged up as well. And he's commanding another army. Seriously. Okay, I shall take it myself then. I have Reckless. If I die, my son is ready and willing to take over. So I suppose we'll just make a beeline for his capital, see if we can find his army en route. Or anybody's army. I'm not going to start promoting a legend at the moment. Might come back to that at some point. There we go. Enemy troops. Carry on then. Enter seclusion. For why? Don't see a reason to enter seclusion. Okay. Where are my English allies? You busy? Nope. You're just building up your troops, I suppose. Get down here as quickly as you can. Okay. Do I have a military engineer? I do. Okay. See if we can get this done more quickly then. And let me see. I was thinking about organising the army just so we can make a huge amount of cash. We don't need to improve commanders at this point anyway. Just want to make sure that they don't start marching towards me before my allies get on the scene. Where's who else is it? Bohemia. Oh, you're embroiled in that other war. You're not going to send any troops. I've got a new martial perk. Okay, well, it's going to have to be a stalwart leader, isn't it? +4 prowess. Okay, we've taken their capital. Excellent. Seized an artifact too, and my allies are on the scene. Let's see if we can catch this army. Pity. Right. Let's follow him around. Head in there. And a rough terrain expert. I don't think we've got a better rough terrain expert, do we? No. Where are you, King Andre? Located in Soria. Ah, you're involved in some nonsense up there instead of leading my troops. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, let them run. That's fine. This is going to be one of these horrible wars where it's just a matter of sieging down, because I don't think my allies are going to go and attack. Here you're just a courtier. Very nice, handsome, intelligent courtier. Don't know who your parent was. Okay, good to know, anyway. There's another siege done. Let's march in there. We're up at 51% now. I hope you're not following me. No, I want to see my army. Thank you. Yeah, detach from following. I wanted to try and... What am I thinking about? I probably thinking about EU4 and preventing armies attaching to me. He's swayed, but his opinion's much worse than it was. Exotic arms. Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands, unverifiable, full of wonder. A group of Rhinelander peddlers purport to have brought Oguz objects, said to have come from faraway court of a great ruler, Sultan Batuhan of Augustil, no less. Amadi, the leading trader, grins darkly. I have seen your Emperor Gautier's lustrous mail. Part with it, and he will give you this one-of-a-kind weapon. If only I had some way to verify the hawker's story. No. What tripe? Out with you. Right, they're heading down. Maybe we will get a wee battle out of this. Another hand. Cisalpine culture. A commoner of Cisalpine heritage has been accosted in the streets of Anjou over some minor offence. By making a statement in their defence, I could perhaps convince my vassal Duke Adalberto, the equally Cisalpine, of my good character, but I might risk alienating my gallopeers. Yeah, let's go ahead with it. See if we can get somewhere. Right, they're heading for the capital just in time. I've taken that territory. Let's get back down here, see if we can't catch them. Up at 65% now. Come on, tell me we're going to get them. Or at least some of them. Good. Fully grown, my hostage, blah blah blah, get things, it's time to go home. And he's loyal. Lovely. Right, so this should go our way. Yeah, looks like it. Liberty faction, I don't know. That wasn't Duke Adalbard or whatever his name is, was it? Excellent, captured some combatants, got our 100%. Let's enforce demands. Do you have a hostage to give me? Yes, Infante Fabrice of Al-Andalus. Excellent. And that leaves us this other war, so let's get the troops and head up here, I suppose. Yeah, go by sea, that's fine. So we make shed loads of money. And I suppose I should spend it. I'm a bit amazed I've never moved my capital from Anjou, but then why would I? Legendary Palace, we can't upgrade that at all, can we? No. Plague resistance +5 all of a sudden appeals to me. Fort level. Yeah, okay. We could get 4% more holding taxes. It's not very much, is it? Yeah, I think we're going to go with walls and towers. No, we're not. I was just thinking about how often we don't get sieged down here. There's no need to build walls and towers there. Okay, what else could we potentially do? Where's our cash? Could construct a new holding. We could upgrade here. Brewing vats costs 500. It's a wee bit expensive for what it gives you. That was there. Pilgrim's quarters again with more plague resistance as well as a bit more cash. That's only 237. I think we'll go with that. And keep the rest of the money for now, because I never know what I'm going to spend it on. Yes, I know about that. I could ask my head of faith for gold. Let's grab that while we can. Not declaring wars or exchanging hostages. Could ransom prisoners. Greetings, Emperor Gautier of Francia. I have considered your plight and decided to grant your request. May these funds help you spread the true faith in your lands. 1600 gold. Fantastic. I can ransom my prisoner, Jacques Robertine Montargis. His liege. Okay, you're my kinsman. I don't know why you're... how I managed to get you. Oh, actually, you're robust as well. Anyway, let's take the cash for that. And... the cash for that too. And Duke Wolfgang's friendship. Lothringia. Well, his numerous attempts to curry my favour have not gone unnoticed. I cannot feel but irritated by Duke Wolfgang's sudden interest in me, and I cannot shake the feeling that the man's intentions are not pure. A hell of a big man. What do I want to do about Lothringia? I think we'll keep him on side for now. Let's see if we can't form a friendship. And I'm overwhelmed by stress, so it's time, I think, to do something I've not done for ages. Not that, this, activities. How about a hunt? Piety, 1800. Yeah, I think we'll just go with a hunt. And it's going to be proper hunt and load-in. Looks potentially good. A stag sighting there. A stag sighting here and hunting grounds. But in Alder, no. Let's go to Crepey. We don't need a mountaineer. I don't think. We've got no dangers. I don't want to employ a caravan master since I'm making all this cash. Navarre. Let's hope you increase our speed. And who's in the entourage? My physician, Princess Hedwig of Bavaria. Okay, fair enough. Activity options. Let's go with flushing gangs. Spend some of this well-earned money. Intimate party. Much more prestige. We don't need it, do we? Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's just... Yeah, let's just spend the cash. Invite everyone. Off we go. Off we go means unpause, doesn't it, usually? Can't wait. Oh, I could go off to the whorehouse before we go on this hunt. Let's do that. No longer overwhelmed by stress. Didn't need to spend all that money on the hunt after all. A duel demanded. An imposing man is standing on the road ahead of us. I am Maurice of Anjou. I have bested dozens of men in combat. And honestly, all those fights were dull. So here I am on this road, looking for someone better than me, someone I can learn from. If you can best me in combat, I will become a valuable and loyal servant. And so on this day, I demand to meet one of you in a fair fight. You don't actually look worth my while. You get 19 prowess, you get 10. 81% chance I gain prestige. He joins the court. Joins the entourage. Could gain wounded. You might be less valuable after I win. Let's go for it. And I did win. That's the ransoms just accepted. I suppose we're down at speed 1, aren't we? The trodden path. The procession has ground to a halt, a stone's throw away from Corsair. I look over to see my guest Alain, dismounted and intently staring at something on the ground. The other entourage members have gathered around him. Alain looks up as I approach. My lord, there is an ant path here. I may be a tad superstitious, but you should never cross an ant path. He pauses. My great-grandmother did, and she never returned home. Could spend some prestige. Could come close to forming a friendship, just a guest. But then he does have organizer and open train expert. Does he join my court? No. Okay, fine. Let's find another path and can I not invite him to court then? Maybe someday. Anyway, so actually it's time for a break. This Duke Adalberto again. We're still swaying you, we are trying to anyway. But it's time for a break, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.